Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca. And if you're here to watch me live, I'm late and you're not here yet for me to say that. So, I'm late. So anyways, hello. Sorry, I'm like really late. Well, 30 minutes. So let me get this going. Let me get some gesso on the page here. Hi, Candy. I'm late, Candy. I'm here. Hi, Kitty Jen. I slept right through my alarm. I was partying so hard yesterday. By partying, I mean sitting out in the sun. Well, it wasn't in the sun, but we sat outside yesterday for the full 4 hours I was, at the party. We were outside, and although it was like I think in the low 90s, but there was a breeze. It wasn't so bad. It just I haven't been in fresh air in a while, and I think it really did done me in. I was beat. I was beat by the time I got home last night. Beat. So I'm glad y'all are here. I didn't share it or anything. If anyone wants to share, because I'm sure people came over after Janet's stream and I wasn't on, so I've probably lost them for the day. But yeah, throwing down some gesso here so we can get going. And of course I had to make coffee, so that took an extra couple minutes. I had to feed the cats, feed the dog, all that fun stuff. Oh, what a mess here. I got sidetracked. I'd say OCD, but I'm not OCD, so I don't know why I got sidetracked that I wanted to pick that stuff up. Sorry, I left early yesterday. It was beyond my Wi-Fi went off for several. It's okay, Kitty Jen. It's all good. Hey, Beth, how you feeling, girl? How you feeling, Beth? Oh, good. Hey, Jassy, that's good, Beth. Not many people here, but since I'm running a little tad late, let's go ahead and just get this puppy going. Who wants to pick the first color? Jazzy is ready to play. Blue. Let's go with blue, and let me get my stream up here so that I don't have to break my neck trying to watch here. There we go. All right. So the first one is rubber stamp or stamps. So your first one's a stamper. Not fun. Not fun. All right, let's see here. Come on, phone. What's going on here? Here we go. All right, so stamping is the first one. That's kind of good because we can do a nice background. Let me find. I didn't put contacts in this morning. I didn't even realize I was running late until I was making my coffee, and I looked down at my phone, and I was like, what? I had to think about it, and I was like, oh, that's great. I'm running late. my stamp. Naked people as background. I'm not putting them in the background, Beth. They deserve to be out there in the front. I'm gonna stamp some naked people. I need to buy more. I need to buy refill so bad. Did everybody get a chance to share this out or put it in a channel on Facebook? Because I totally did not share it with anybody. I think everybody knows, though, that everyone that wants to be here knows that I do this, right? On Mondays. I think so. So yesterday, for Gatton's birthday, we had crab legs. They were good. And potatoes. And I'm not going to be able to get over there. And I can't remember. It was a pasta dish. And just too much salad, way too much food. By the time, oh, thanks, Beth. By the time I had the crab, I was full. Not fun. I was like, oh man, how'd I get full already? But I did. Good morning, Gail. Thanks for being here, Gail. I have my new scrubber. Why am I not using it? I also have my old scrubber. Let's use my new one. But I forgot that I bought. I've lost internet. So everyone's having problems with the darn internet lately. Here you go. All right, first one, stamp or stamps. And I stamped, but I used the one stamp 3 times, 2 times, 3 times, whatever. Y'all get the point. Scratch Master, hey buddy. Hello. Okay, Gail, we got you. We got you. We won't hold it against you. At least, you know, for the first 5 minutes. Kitty Jen says, purple. Jazzy, too. Uh-oh. Now, this is a good one for right now because we've only done one thing. And we've never had this one before, I don't think. You guys ready? cover page, no background peeping out. So that means you have to cover everything up. Thank goodness this came out when we've only done one thing, right? You can do it. It's okay. Even if you just took 20 minutes. Hey, Becky, to make that stamp perfect. It's okay. You can use a piece of paper. You can put a piece of paper down. You can paint it. You can write. But you know there'd be, if this was like number 7, you know there'd people that would cheat, Gail. They're cheaters and they wouldn't do it. I just know it. They'll never learn to be different and unusual. Try new things. They're the non-triers. The non-triers. Look, I'm picking on people that I don't even know who I'm picking on. Ha ha. That's what happens when you get to come here. All right. Why am I stuck? My lazy Susan's being extra lazy. It doesn't want to spin. What color do I want to be? And you don't have to just use one color. It just says cover it up. So that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Rebecca. Let's do it. Let's do it with 2 colors. Let's do it with these. I used to use these every single day. I love these colors. They're creamy and yummy. And I kind of stopped. I lost the cap to that. That stinks. Look at how, oh, it just comes out like butter. Just like butter. Kale, I would cheat. Big cheater. Gosh darn it. All I have is cheaters in here. Holy moly. Where did I find my friends? All right, let's do it. Nothing peeping through, it says. Oh, it's so creamy. It's just the yummiest of all yummy. Uh-oh, it's peeping through. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Oh, no. Okay, we won't tell nobody it's peep. We won't tell anyone that that was the actual. Ooh, that is just so pretty. I missed using this stuff. Wonder why I don't use it as much. Because I got all this other paint. Remember how I've said how many times you are so much more creative with the less stuff that you have. Becky. Oh, and I always count on you, Becky. I always count on you to follow the rules. I must be the only. See, I would call y'all in to the cops. I'd call my own grandmother in if she was doing something illegal. I'm just that kind of person. I don't know. Is that wrong? Is that wrong? I mean, especially if it was something truly illegal. Now, if it was one of those dumbass rules that I don't believe in, you know, like staying in your house if you have, you know, stuff. Let's see. This channel has rules. If you don't want rules, you go over to Best channel. It's the only day of the week I ask people to follow the rules. Just one day a week, guys. And y'all can't even do that. You can't even do that. One day a week to follow rules and not do your own kind of art, to do something different. Can't even do that. I tell you what. Why am I even here? Hello, Angela. Hello. I'm fussing about people not following rules, Angela. I have one thing. On Mondays, we follow rules. Black. Ooh, I like the way Becky thinks. Black. Splatter. Ooh, splatter. Okay. Splatter. Go with some white. And I have a pretty dress on, so I'm gonna protect it like this today. Don't want to get splattered up on my dress. It's the one time I can break the rules. No, I see you over at Best Channel. Oh, that's way too much. I don't know what I was thinking. I see you over there at Best Channel where you can break the rules, where the rules don't matter. Let's see. Ooh, so pretty. Look at that's all the paint I needed. I put all this white paint out. And all you do is have paint, put water in it to make it liquidy. And then if you have, I like using a fan brush, but you can use any kind of brush that you want. And there you have it. There's you have it. That's how you do it. Hey, Raul, how you been? It's been a little while. What was number two? Number two, cover page. Cover page. Cover the whole page. That's what we were talking about, Candy. People not following rules and wanting to cover the whole page. Cover page. It's not gonna. Oh, actually, here's the. That's how long I've been using the paint. Is when we did Fitterant. I probably was using it before then too. Right. I'm gonna put my arm right in that. I just know it. Not now. The heat gun's super cute. Thanks. Thanks. So we got pink and blue and yellow, and here again let other people pick colors. Jeez and cracker jackers. All right, here we go. Keychain's fast, guys. If you want to pick color, you got to be fast. Orange. Rip your page. Ha ha. Ha ha. Rip it. Rip it good. It just says rip it. It just says rip it. Doesn't say rip it and put it back together, does it? Sure doesn't. Keep that just in case we need it. There we go. Ripped my page. Let her tip. I think she meant rip. But you can tip me if you want. My PayPal is createwithbecca@paypal.com. Oh, that's not even a thing, is it? No, at PayPal. All right, ripping the page should be a pretty quick one, right? And then I seen Candy picking yellow, like, and that's the next one on top. So we'll just take that one right there. Ooh, tissue paper. Hey Beth, you want to type these in? I didn't even think about it. We're already on number 5 though. Tissue paper. Tissue paper. And if you don't have tissue paper, you can use a napkin. That's the word I was looking for. Why my tissue paper fall all the way back here? Hold on, it's all the way back in the basement. All the way back. The cat must have knocked it back here. I can't reach it. I can't reach it. I'm gonna have to resort to my grabber. So much easier if I would have resorted to this first, but I like to try. I like to try things first. Because if I just always resort to my grabber, then I'm gonna lose my dexterity. I don't know if that's really what I'm trying to say, but that's what we're gonna pretend. Oh, never mind, Beth. Candy's got it. Candy got it. Candy got on. There we go. If you get sheets and stuff, this works really good to hold your stuff. And stuff, I mean tissue paper. Ooh, that's a pretty piece of tissue paper. That's a pretty piece of tissue paper. That's a pretty piece. Oh, decisions. Oh, look at that. I have, what's this? Oh, these are just all black and white. Oh, the decisions to make. Ooh, I've sent some back to Beth, I think. I'm really digging this one though. I'm running low on it. Oh, look. Oh, you can use coffee filters. Yep. Anything that, like, when you wet it, it kind of disappears into, look at that kitty cat one. Victoria's Secrets. Gotta go buy some fancy underwear to get that. Why do I keep putting those back on? Decisions. This is really pretty. I like this one, I think. I'm gonna rip that off. Candy, she tried. What did we try to do? What did I miss? Candy, she tried. Hey, Kitty Jen. Well, thank you. And you? I have no clue what you guys are talking about. No idea. Oh, for goodness sakes. Oh, for goodness sakes. Just get in there. Where's my, oh, I don't have any clue. Where's my, there we go. Oh, I don't know. I don't think this is open. I think that's what I have a problem with. Let's see. I have this matte medium. We'll see if it comes out. I don't. Hey, Butterroll! Butterroll, did I invite you to my 24/7 streamathon? I hit 1,000 and I am going to be celebrating small YouTubers. I think I sent you a message. I think I did. If I didn't, I can share that link. What I'm doing is because I hit my 1,000 and I hit 5 years. I want to celebrate by promoting small YouTubers for 24 hours. Hey, Riri. So what I would like to do is have, the small YouTuber will come on and we're going to just do a little interview with you and, no face, just like what, what we're doing right now, no face unless that's how you want to do it. And then, what we're going to do is, promote you and hopefully get you some new subscribers and stuff like that. So if you're interested, I'll share the link here in a minute. Let me glue this down first. How you doing, Riri? Good to see you, honey. But anybody that has less than 1,000 subscribers is more than welcome to join. You don't have to be a crafter. You just have to have under 1,000 subscribers and be willing to come on for 15 to 30 minutes and talk about your channel and have fun with we're gonna do little interviews with you that are kind of fun, kind of quirky, not the normal, well, what is your channel about? Because you're already going to tell us what that's all about. But yeah. Okay. Gluing this down. Yeah. Here, let me share the link and anybody's welcome. Welcome. Hey, Barry, did you sign up? Barry, I want you to come on. I think you would be fun. We can talk about your cats. That's all I want. I just want to talk about your cats. I'm going to share. Maybe I'm going to share it if it's still here. Oh, where is it? Did I lose it already? I've copied so many things that I think it's gone. Hold on. There's that one, but I don't want that one. That's not a good one. Hold on, everyone. Everyone hold on to their underpants. It's just going to take me a second. I'll go get it somewhere else. Hold on to your underpants. There you go. Here we go. Here's the link. We'll fill it out before all the spots are taken. Although, Barry, you're kind of a late person, right? Because I'm going to need some late people that like to come on, later at night, because 24 hours, there's going to be some wee hours of the morning in there. I do have some, my Swedish friend, Mrs. Gigi's going to come on, and hopefully, I can get a couple more overnighters. 24/7. You can choose what, let me know on the form. There's a place where you can tell me when is good for you. And I'm going to try to get you in there. But, of course, if everybody picks 5 o'clock, I can't do everybody at 5. That's impossible. That's Candy. You can stay up for some of it, if not all of it, and come back after you wake up the next day. I'm just going to be happy for anyone that shows up, because I just want, I know how hard it is to branch out. It's hard, especially when you're enjoying the circle of creators you're already watching. It's really hard to branch out to that new, that new circle, because it's really hard to watch everybody. And I'm going to admit, I can't, and nobody can. But it's still nice to meet new people every once in a while. And for a while, I'll hang out with this group of people, and then I'll be like, oh, something will pop up on my feed, and I'll watch that creator that I haven't watched in 8 months. And it's like, oh, and then I'll watch some of their videos I'll go down a video list, and, so it's all good. It's a Friday. It's on the 6th and 7th, I think, or 7th and 8th, 6th and 7th, I think. I don't know. It's Friday into Saturday. We're going to go 6 p.m. Friday until 6 p.m. on Saturday. So we're going to get the Friday people and then Saturday afternoon people and things. And we'll have people I know come in and out because there's going to be so much other stuff going on. But if you know any creators that are, or anyone that's wanting to start a channel, that's good too, because we're going to be able to share. I want them to have good intentions. I don't want them just to think, oh, I'm going to start a channel. And then they never do it. I want them to have true intentions of starting that channel. Thanks, Beth. Beth is going to be there to help me. Dana's going to be there to help me. And Mrs. Gigi is going to be there to help me. So there's going to be 4 of us to run the 24-hour stream. It's hard to socialize. I often freeze when asked a question, even if I know the answer. Well, Butterroll, that's okay, honey, because my questions are not going to be anything that you can freeze over. It's going to be like, well, I can't tell you what it's going to be like, but I promise they will be fun, and they will not be something like, what was the last job you had, and what was your favorite part of that job? It won't be like that. You do. You belong in here. Butterroll, so many of us have anxiety, and I promise we will try to make it as easy for you to participate as possible. I promise. If you feel more comfortable making it as a phone call, because some people, maybe that phone call, just holding that phone up to your ear would be more comfortable for you. We can do that too. I am very open to making it as however is easiest. I know some, that's why we're not doing the whole on your face. Some people want to do the whole interview face, because it's an interview, let's do the face. I sometimes don't brush my hair. So, we're not going to do that. Although I'll probably brush my hair on that day. But, I'm just saying, I sometimes don't have pants on like today. Please do it, Butterroll. Aw, see, Candy wants to see you. I mean, I have a dress on. That's why I don't have pants on. Barry, stop thinking I ain't got pants on. Barry's like, I'm going to hang out on this channel more often. We talk about naked people and no pants. I bet you Barry hasn't seen my naked people stamps. All right, here we go. Next color, guys. Beth says blue. All righty. Here's a blue right here. Right there. All right. A piece of trash. No, you cannot stick your Aunt Joan down. You have to get in your trash can. Leave Aunt Joan out of this. Oh, I could use this. This is a piece of trash. Oh, it doesn't really add much to it, but I could use it, right? Let me see what's in my trash can before I make the decision. Ooh, I could use this plastic and smush color. Let's do that because we need some color. Oh, yeah. Went off the rails. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. What color shall we add? Yellow, like a fella. Shall we add some yellow to the pink? I think yellow would be pretty. Let's put some yellow down. So I'm just going to take some yellow paint in this trash. It's kind of a big piece of trash, but we're going to go with it. And just put a little yellow down on here. And we're going to smush it. Smush it good. Uh-oh. Smush it. Oh, hold on. I got to answer this. This is important. This is about this weekend. sorry. Yella like my fella. If I had a fella, he would be yella. Yep. Because I'd have to keep him in line, so he'd have to be afraid of me. True love. True love. Keep that. Uh-oh, Angela, what happened? Angela, we're going to have to take the blue away from you, honey. What happened? We had this bad delay, so my co-host was talking when I was talking. I gave up. Oh, yeah, that happens. Oh, yeah. Gosh darn hide button. I really wish that was more of a, oh, Angela, stop it. I wish there was a confirm. That's just so silly that it's not. You stop it, Angela. I'll send you to the corner. You and Janet Nash will have to hang out in the corner. Janet hasn't been in a while for me to send her to the corner. There's no crying in art. How many times do I have to tell you and the dog? Oh, use sprays. If you don't have sprays, you can do more splatters. Splatters kind of look the same as sprays. So here we go. Here we go. I still have my photos out from Mrs. Gigi and I. I move those out of the way because they're heavy. And they're in the way. Sprays. What color spray do I want? I have purple right here at the end. I have white. That's not very fun. Ooh, what about like a black? Let's add black to it. Well, yeah, we can use it. It's a chalkboard, but it doesn't matter because we're just spraying. There's no crying in art. There's rules, though, for goodness sakes. Let's see if this sprays. Ooh! Sorry, that scared. It scared me. That came out a little bit more than I wanted it to. That's okay. Guess that's. Look, I got some over here too. Fun. Let's it comes out at the very end. It goes. Shh. I guess that's all we're gonna do because yeah. It's messy. Oh, now I look at that. I don't have a green thumb. I have a black finger. All the colors I picked too is black. It's everywhere. Everywhere. For all times. Oh man. It is everywhere too. I thought, man, oh crappy man. That's okay. It's okay. It makes other things fun. It's just absolutely, make sure it doesn't get on my dress. I don't know if that's my dirty table or if that's ink. It's very well could just be the dirty table. Although I wipe the table quite often. Usually it's just the glue that's still left. All right. Ooh. Do it all the time, Aunt. Yep, she does. Better than a black thumb. Yeah, that's true. I know it's okay. Miss Candy walks up the steps. That's what happened for the longest time. Every time Candy went up the steps, she was timing people out. I'm not mad at you, silly. And I'm sure Barry don't care. What? He doesn't even know what happened. Some people think there's rules. There is rules to art just on Mondays. In just the first half of Monday. My goodness, Becky, I'm throwing you in the trap. Get in the corner. Put your hat on. Another black one? All right, we'll pull another black one. Ooh, there's a good black one. Add 2 colors. Add 2 colors. How are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 2 more. Okay, add 2 colors. Well, we got to do something about this because we lost our colors. So we're going to go back. We're going to go back to the 2 colors. I'm just what's that song? You wish you were as cool as I am. I need to learn that song so I can sing it to you guys. You wish you were as cool as I don't think that's the words at all. Doesn't sound right. Give her a penny and tell her to hold the penny with her nose until she learns her lesson. I had a teacher do that to me. I took it as a challenge. I picture that would be my son. My son would do that. He would think it was a challenge too. That's funny. Yeah, he wouldn't learn anything. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, and he'd be really proud of himself too when he conquered it. Oh, this is kind of interesting, huh? Yeah, because the black is kind of, yeah, interesting. Okay. Oh, don't you wish? Yeah, that's it. Thanks, that's the song I'm thinking of. I wasn't even close to the but you knew. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't ya? Don't ya? There you go. Go, Barry. Get your groove on. You're missing number 1. Well, Candy, you're number 1. That's why. You never count yourself. Rubber stamps. Or maybe I'm number 1. Rebecca's number 1. Rebecca's number 1. My aunt, I think it's from a movie from the 80s, but she used to sing, Paula's great. Give her a chocolate cake. Is that from like Porky's or something? Is it time that I make my son watch those movies? I mean, I know they're absolutely disgusting, but is it like a coming of age to watch Porky's and what's those other ones that are just absolutely, they don't even make movies like that anymore, right? They don't make the Nerds, Revenge of the Nerds, all those 80s movies that were just nowadays, the generation, it would be like, that is so degrading. They no personality, these kids. Oh, I am missing. Oh, you're missing 1. I get, okay, all right. Rubber stamps. Cover page. Don't show no background. Splatter. Beth, we don't have red. Oh, yeah, we've seen Furious. I've made him watch that. He likes that. And he's still, Spaceballs. He loves that. That was one of the very first movies that he sat all the way through with me as a teenager. Well, preteen. Rip your page. Tissue paper. A piece of trash. And not Aunt Joan from the family reunion. Use spray. And then add 2 colors. Don't ya? Look at you. How about one of my friends went and seen Duran Duran this past weekend, and I was like, it took me. They were my favorite when I was a tween. Oh, I can remember. I was married to Roger Taylor, the drummer, and well, mainly because my best friend at the time, Brittany Davis, she. Okay, wait a second. Sorry. Making plans for this weekend. I will not be here. I won't be in town Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, I'll be back on Tuesday. I will be in Colorado. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me know as I want. Hold on. Okay. All right. Oh, so yeah, my best friend Brittany Davis, she chose Simon was her boyfriend. Her sister Courtney chose, I think, John, of course, John. And then, and I thought Roger was kind of cute. He was short. He drove a Porsche. He was so he was my choice. And yeah. So, anyways, uh, so I always wanted to see them, but I never got to go. And I had an uncle that was a scalper. He scalps tickets. He still to this day does it, but now it's done through legal ways because you can do it now. But anyways, he could never get it to me. They weren't big enough really for the kind. He followed more around Madonna and all the 80s, Michael Jackson. He followed around for a while. I think he did some Grateful Dead. Anyways, so he followed around, did those tickets. And then, so I never really got to go. Finally, for my 30th birthday, I got to see them in concert. Not the same Duran Duran I remembered as a kid. Still a cute, good concert. Okay, so where are we at? Beth, we don't have any red and we do not have any white. So, look at, there, we have, right, Beth, let someone else choose. Did you lose your vision? Did you lose your vision while you were, sick? Oh, then I quit. Beth didn't lose her taste buds. She lost her vision. What are you talking about with the gray and the red? What are you talking about? White, gray, orange. Orange, Becky. Oh, yeah, that's Becky's color. What are you talking about, Beth? Lost my taste and smell. Orange and pink together. Holy moly, all these colors. Orange and pink. All right. Let's do it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's glossy. We don't want no stinking glossy. Okay, here's a little orange. Little bit of orange on your side. Orange and pink. I guess we'll stick, or do we want a different pink? Maybe we should bring out a different pink. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. What are we going to do here? There you go. We don't have quitters in this. That's right. That's right, Barry. Barry hasn't even been with us that long. He knows. No criers, no quitters. Wait a second. I was just going to say, where's Angela? I didn't want to make sure she didn't run off on us. Beth's diagnosed with the big C. Big C. And we don't talk about that on the channel because YouTube doesn't like that. We don't want to spread false information and then they take my channel away. And don't laugh because that specifically says that they could do that. You can talk about the flu, but you don't talk about COVID. Stupid. Joe too. Both of them. I'm sure Joe brought it home. Because you know Joe, hanging out everywhere, making friends with everyone. Leave it to Joe. And he kissed, gosh darn it, Joe. Kissing Beth. He did on purpose, Beth. He did. I know it. He was like, I'm not feeling good. I'm going to kiss her. I'm going to kiss her right up to the nose. I don't know what that means. How's he feeling, I guess? How dare he kiss you? I know, right, Candy? How dare he? Better. Good. Seeing you guys panicked for 3 years over it. You're going to be fine. I just know it. I have strong faith. Now, Beth, did you send a packet to, did you send mail to Debbie, or did you just send me mail? And I'm supposed to give that picture to Debbie. You sent one to Debbie. Okay. No. Yes, to you didn't answer my question. Yes, you answered the first. Yes, you just sent her and me one. I gotcha. I seen her yesterday, and I had asked her if she got it yet, and she said no, but she said, my son is so horrible about giving me my mail, because her house is on his property. So they get the mail, and then the kids take it over to her. So I wanted to make sure, but she said she'd start asking, telling them that she's expecting something. So. All right. You know what, Angela? I have some orange paint for your nose. I'd give you an excuse, but I don't got one. I mean, it's the same excuse. I haven't gone, but I'd have to go to the doctor tomorrow, and I am taking my son, and I'm going to make him go into the post office for me. I really was going to stop last week when I was at the doctor's, but our post office is not ADA. I have no way, and I have to wait for somebody to come up to open up the door. I can't open up the door to get in. So, yeah, I know that sounds excusey, but it kind of is a little bit, just a little bit. This here is, I think this is, no, I thought I should have one that's like, like that. I wanted something. I think I have a sparkly pink. Hold on. I might have given it to the neighbor girl. Little kids like to use sparkly stuff a lot. Yeah, I don't see it here. Ooh, that's a pretty good. All right. Yeah, really? I know. Well, you have to remember, post office aren't owned by the government. They rent them. So, but still, it's still not right. It still should not be, allowed to be a federal building if it's not ADA. You found some summer squash in the lower garden. Good. Okay. What you gonna do with that summer? What you gonna do? What you gonna do with that summer squash? Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That yours is like, yeah. That's pretty crazy that yours is not. How was the new year? Did you do anything for the new year? Did you go out to the water like I learned? Cast your sins into that water. I needed to do that. Cut it up, freeze it up for the winter. Nice. Nice. An old church built in the 1800s, and they added an outdoor elevator. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, because a lot of those old churches, I would never want to deface a church. Let me get this right. I would never like be one of those people that was like, oh no, you have to make this ADA. I would never, change. I would request that they figure out maybe a way outside so that they can, get me up in there. That's like, even when I was up home, those buildings are old. And there ain't no way I would have made them or put a thing out for ADA because they didn't have a way into their bar for me. It was fine. I would call in and ask for 2 guys to come out and pick me up into the bar. That's how I got into the bar. Now, usually when they took me out of the bar, I was too drunk to know. So it didn't matter. They were drunk. I was drunk. And I'm here. So it didn't kill me, right? You think it looks Halloween-ish? I think it's the orange and the pink together. Orange and pink sometimes look Halloween-ish. I can't, my eyes are not good enough to see that far away. So, I can, so I made it. I'm good. Now I don't, I haven't drank in years. Well, what's one drink, It's so funny because I can't lie. Okay. Let me tell you something, guys. This is how it works. I tell you about the rules. I'm a rule follower. So I go to the doctor and, one of the questions, they say how much alcohol, I don't lie. I will tell them, well, I have about a beer or a mixed drink a year. And they look at me like I'm crazy. Like why are you telling me this? That's not why. But because it asks a question, I have to answer it truthfully. So I answered it. So recreational, right? And I'm like, well, no, not really, because it's one once a year. Now it used to be more, Oh, Mel is. Oh, that's right. That's right. He's still recovering, isn't he? All right, we got one more, the very last one. Let's hope it's a focal point. Let's get a focal point on this baby. Who wants to pick the last color? You're a grape juice drinker in Jewish ceremonies. Well, there you go. Fireworks and a night cloudy sky. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that too. Nice create thinking. Purple for the last. Purple right here. Which purple? Which purple? Which purple? There's lots of purples. This one. This one's calling me. So it says, all things buttons. Buttons. Do I want to put real buttons on this page? Maybe. Maybe if I have some big buttons. There's a big button. That's a really big button. I mean, what else am I going to use those big buttons for? Not a darn thing. Let's see. And if you don't have buttons, you paint buttons. You draw buttons. Rip them off your clothes. That's a big ass button. I mean, big button. No swearing, Rebecca. Jeez. Potty mouth. Big button. Big button. 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. There's some old thread on there. You cannot lie because you have no pants. I have no pants. All right. Okay, buttons. Who's got the buttons? All right. Oh, all right. Wonder if this will. No. I got my ideas are working. What's working? No, my brain cells are working for ideas. Whatever. You guys knew what I meant. All right. Always question me, you guys are always questioning me. Always questioning my intelligence. Where did my piece of paper go? Of all the things to question, don't question my intelligence. Okay. Oh, sunshine. Sunshine makes me happy. Ooh, you guys are jealous because I'm making pretties. It's pretty. Anybody here live near Colorado? Okay. Ooh. What's this one? Honeycomb. Wonder, that's a little bit more orangey. I got an itchy arm. What does that mean? Does it mean money? Butterscotch. Butterscotch. Hey, butter roll. Is butterscotch close to a butter roll? I don't know. Butter rolls are good though. Let's see. Ooh, not really. I don't know. Is that looking yellow? Hey, is that a yellow looking like a fella? Ooh, 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 No, you guys like that. I know. Y'all like nothing to catch fire here unless it's gas pit. Doesn't really matter. Ooh, look at that. I know you like my sound effects. Y'all are still here. It means something. I don't know if I'd still be here. Wouldn't that be funny if I was? Oh, it was so cute. They were some of my family. Now this is my ex family, but I love them anyways. They were all excited for me that I'm now monetized. Isn't that sweet? They actually turned on a playlist right away for me. It's so nice. I gotta get that extra yellow. Get that. Oh, interesting. Look at that. When I think butter roll, I think of like the best rolls with butter on them. That's what I think. Thanksgiving. That's what comes to mind. So it's looking is this looking yellow enough? This definitely looks yellow. I think this kind of has a yellow feel. You know, if I had to choose a color that it looks like. We need to do something with these. I got a heck of a lot, except I was going to use another bad word. A heck of a lot of colors here that I don't use enough. Ooh, well, this one's like sparkly or something, I think. Oh no, it just needs mixed up. I think it just needs mixed up. You should use them more often. Oh, there it goes. The X-Laws are turds. Not mine are nice. Mine are good. I mean, the first couple years they were, but now they love me like I never left. I think some of them, you know, it's a small. They have a really small family, so without me, they'd be lost. And they're the only ones in Texas I know. I don't know anyone down here. Except, well, my son. Here we go, guys. The buttons are taking the longest. Is that not funny? Am I not, you know, we lost, everybody left. I fell down to 10 people, or is that all that's been in here tonight, today, tomorrow? Oh, you know what? What's her name comes on, doesn't she? Janet Young. Does she come on? But I think she comes on at noon. Aw, Bear, you're so nice. And you're just saying that you're still new. Stick around a little longer. That might change. Stick around a little bit. That's right, Candy. The important people. That's right. Beth, don't let your head get big. You're not one of them. I kid. Becky's folding laundry. She can come fold my laundry if she would like. Oh, let's use the happy glue, although it's really gross. Yep, Kitty Jen. Who wants to be happy? Smell that. Yeah? Happy glue. Here, Candy, this takes so you don't have to drink alcohol. You can smell my glue. Jen, Joe used kibasi, cabbage, carrots, and squash. Use one of your, and you can't go wrong. Oh man, there needs to be a better hole in that so that we can't enjoy it if the hole is clogged. I still haven't bought New Beth. It's in my cart. Oh man. Becky, you know what? I hate it. I love doing laundry. I love the separation and you know, the separation and the cleaning of it and the stain removal and all that. Although the funny thing is this house that I've been in, I can't do laundry because of the way the laundry room is shaped. I mean, I can, but it's actually very hard for me to put everything into the wash machine and then switch it over to the laundry because I don't have room for my wheelchair. So I kind of have to do it sideways with one hand. So that's pretty irritating, especially for something that I kind of enjoy doing. So that kind of stinks that was, but you know, for needing a special house, that was kind of low on the totem pole. I needed to make sure I could get into the house. That was kind of number one. Number one. Number one. We're going to stick that down here. Oh, yeah. That's right, I don't know what Jazzy said, but always here for Rebecca and went Beth on I there too. Oh, yeah, when Beth goes on. Huh, now there's fingerprints, so if I ever commit a bad act, you guys can lead them to my fingerprint match. Heck, I'm a Generation Xer. They fingerprinted me in elementary school 20 times. Diana doesn't come in very often. She just comes in here and there now. She for about 2 years now, she hasn't been hanging out. She hangs out in all the sales. That's where she goes. Yeah, she was a regular. She was one of my originals. All right. All right, who knows where I'm going with this? Don't say if you do. Shh. You're not allowed to. Don't spoil the fun. I know I asked the question. I know, but you know, just because I asked the question doesn't mean I want the answer. Okay. My sparkly Posca pens. Here we go. Here we go. Why are you not coming out very smoothly? I guess these were working great. I guess oh well, there. Yeah, it's working good. It's working good now that I've made a mess. Maybe I should just color in. Aw, man. Look what I did. Sons of a dog. Dab, 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 dab. Candy, do you have children? I don't know if I even know the answer to that. Shame on me for not. I'm not paying attention to chat, guys. I'm asking Candy quite. I know, but I'm looking in here. I mean, maybe I know the answer to that, but I'm thinking I don't know the answer to that. Oh, okay. Oh, bummer. Guess God knew you were destined to do other things, right? Oh, that stinks, though. Sorry about that. I didn't think so because you know, I just don't remember anything ever coming up about it. I mean, unless you think that your life stinks in it. Yeah. Candy was a professional ice skater, if you don't know. Mm-hmm. I'm losing any of the ink. Mm-hmm. She's got many talents, huh, Candy? Mm. They were when she was. It was when she was young, Angela. That's true, Becky. That is so true. She has too many to handle being an art teacher. That is true. And she doesn't have to bother about taking them home and dealing with them. She she gets to send them home to their parents. How perfect is that? Oh, come on. Sorry this is taking so long. These were gliding on really, so I guess, you know, the less you use them, maybe the nib gets a little hard, which we all know that happens with these paint pens. And I think that's what's causing it to not glide on as smooth and such. And it could be because I'm over top of this other paint. That too might be causing the issue. Hmm. Come on. I'm just trying to do 3 flowers here. Yeah, these worked. I really wonder if it has to do with the paint underneath it, because it's, you know, not going on real smooth or anything really. Right? You know what all parents should do? It's just, or all teachers should do? I say that because I say it because I can. There you go. Holy moly. All right. Well, look at this one. This one's going on no problem. I mean, no problem. Ooh, that a pretty one. Who would have thought the last prompt was going to take me so darn long, man. Holy shit. Oh, that was a little bit too much. Pick some of that up, bring it over here. Oh, did we lose Candy? She's like, oh man, telling everybody about my past. What? Boy, is that bus slow. Well, the Jan, that's okay. I was slow. I was probably still in bed. I don't know if I told my alarm not to wake me up or if Shannon turned it off. I don't know, but I didn't even realize I was late. I heard the alarm. I got up, got ready, went out, made coffee. While I was making coffee, I looked down at my phone. I like turned it on to watch you. That's usually what I do is when I'm making my coffee, I turn you on. I went to turn you on and it said 10. I seen 10. I didn't see how far past 10, but I seen 10. I was like, what? And then I like clicked it again and looked at the actual time and I was like, 10:15? What the heck? I like totally didn't know I was that late. So yeah, I came on late. So it's okay that your bus got lost. We lost Candy. Come back, Candy. Oh, there she is. Maybe you had to go. Did you have to go to the restroom? I can't believe I overslept that much. I mean, I did. I'm not going to fib that I was exhausted from yesterday. All that fresh air. I must have, yeah. All that partying, celebrating Gatton turning 19. Oh, now it's coming out. Okay, here we go. Give this one a little stem. Oh, come on. Really? Why are you being that way? Give this one a little stem. Maybe so that we can finish up this prompt page. Come on, drag that paint down, drag that paint down. Here we go. That's a little bit heavier of a flower. See that? I had to make it a little bit thicker. This one too. Look at me thinking about it going around. Oh, yeah. Thinking about it going around that leaf or that petal. Do you want to give, well, of course we need to give it a leaf on its petal. Of course we do. Leaves of green. All right, so there we have it. Not so bad. Hey, Darlene. I don't see her on here, but someone's saying hi to her. Messenger groups are strangely quiet today. Mysterious. Ooh, there she is. Hey, Darlene. Late to the party. Hello. Good to see you, Darlene. There we go. Holy cannolis. There we go. That's we got rubber stamps, which you can't even see anymore because the next prompt was cover the page, no background peeping in. So you can't see the very first one. Then we covered it in purple and pink. Splattered, I splattered white. Rip your page, I ripped it right there. Tissue paper, you can't see the tissue paper anymore. I forgot about that. Very little up here. Piece of trash. Oh, I used a piece of plastic and I smushed paint down. Use spray. That's the black that you see. Add 2 colors. I did these flowers and no, I didn't. No, I took the same purple and pink and I smeared it around to kind of give it a smeary. Orange and pink are these flowers. And then the last thing is the button flowers. Let me take a picture of this so I don't forget. Because I've been so good about posting it. So there we go. I mean, I'm kind of surprised I've been remembering to post it. Plug this in. Whew. Hey, Nettie, how are you doing, girl? So there we have it. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Put those in here. Whew. So there we have it this week. Not too shabby. There, so this is week 25. Can you believe we've done 25 of these? Well, we've done way more than 25, but since we started calling them this. Here we go. Not so bad. Kind of a fun one this week. Kind of fun. Kind of fun. So what are we gonna do? I've been like what we've been sewing. We have the letter zines. I've been doing ATCs. Look at these. I'll show you some ATCs I've been working on here lately. Well, you know, I got to show this one. I got the naked man running away with the squirrel's nut. And this is a fun one. I had this here vellum stuff, and this is a piece of so I just kind of stuck it on there with a little thing. And here's a little lady. Cover your eyes, Janet. Cover your eyes so you don't see the naked bum. Make someone smile today. I hope I made someone in here smile today. Your own kind of perfect. Here I am. How embarrassing, huh, Janet? Believe in yourself. Last night on chat, our beautiful Esther, she asked me, she said, what is it with you and naked people? I said, I collect them. I made you cry, I hope with tears of happiness. Oh, I made you cry because I made you cry because I was going to take away your, I was taking your power away. I was taking her power away. I'll send, oh, Janet, you had a friend. I was sending her to the corner with you. She's going to hang out in the corner. Oh, Jen, Kitty Jen. So now at least you have someone to sit in the corner with. So these are my painty papers in the background. And then I wanted to use these stickers that I had. And so I just started to make these, which I think have turned out, I kind of am digging how they're turning out. And this lady, I think this is cute, was tempted to cause a scene. These aren't necessarily ATC size, but they came as ATCs, but they're not. I don't know what Prima. Maybe over in Europe, this is the size they use. Oh, Becky, it was you. You want to go hang out with Janet Nash in the corner because you break rules? You rule breaker? What's going on here? Oh, yeah, there we go. I like this one. I think that one turned out real pretty with the black and then adding green to it. That's some more of that background I need to go. It's in the living room. I cut it up. I love you always. I love you always. Be amazed. I got quite a few going on here. I guess I'm going to have to mail some of these out. I made this this is cute. Embrace adventure with the frog. That's cute. Maybe this one's from yesterday too. Do what makes you happy. If breaking the rules makes you happy, well, so be it. You are beautiful. A fresh start. And then these need, I need to add some coating to these. These are older. I'm not a ATC maker, so it's kind of funny. I need to probably do something else with that one. That I've been on a roll to do these. It's really not what I do. Or, you know, something that I've enjoyed doing in the past or whatever. But lately I've been on a roll. Let your light shine. And then this one here with the buttons. And that's what I have in this. I know I probably have some more somewhere. I think in my Happy Mail container. But yeah, look at that. I'm going to be able to send one to everybody that participates. So think since I've been making those so much, let's put this here out of the way. You want to kind of go to see what's going on here. I haven't worked on this since last week where I'm at with my sewing. Can work on a little bit of this, I guess. Sew for a little bit. What do you guys think? Oh, what fun, Becky. What are you talking about my ATC? What are you talking about there, Janet? The size of what, sweetie? Oh, I can send Jazzy to the corner. Need a sneaker. It's okay. We don't need a sneaker. Ha 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 ha. Well, the crazy thing is, you know, Prima Arts or Prima, what is it? Finnabar. They sell this, right? And it's a thing, you know, for your ATCs, and they send blank. You know, they send. I have a black set and I have a brown set. You know, they send you them in this to use to make ATCs. But these are not 3.5 by 5.5. This is 3.5 by 5.5, which is, and that is not the right size. They do not fit in here. So this is what an ATC size is, according to all standards of ATCs. So I don't know what Finnabar Prima did with these, like what their thoughts were. I didn't think about it when here's the whole stack of them. You know, I just bought them thinking that they were ATC but I still use them. You know, they're not. Janet, you've never made ATCs before? T card trading cards, very small. So they're different. There's actually something else. Is it because they're English? T cards, they call these T cards. So they wanted to be different than ATC cards. Well, that's just dumb. Anyways, I figure they're the same darn thing because that's just silly. And I've been using them. There's Janet Young. I knew she came on. I know y'all will head over there to Janet's. I understand. I'm not going to hold it against you. All right. So anyways, let's see what I got going on. I pulled these out. I want to put these. Right, Nettie? That's just dumb. No, these are T cards, like vintage T cards we used as, see? So they were like, oh, Americans are going to have ATCs. So we used to have these T cards back in the day. So we're going to start these T cards and then we're going to sell them over there and it's going to confuse all those stupid Americans. Is that what it is, Janet? Hey there, James Guy. Thank you so very, very much. Thank you for your help getting me to 1,000. This was just an idea we had at the live. Oh, so not the whole country, just Janet. Just Janet. Oh, she just did it this morning? Oh. It's just Janet. What is that? What is that? Just Jack from Grace and whatever. Just Jack. It's just Janet. Just Janet decided to do it for the whole country. So they're not T cards. Or these are the size of the old T cards. Maybe. Am I crazy? Am I making up this whole story in my head? Because I feel like I am. I feel like I'm lost. What is this? Why did I? Look at this, though. This is like the perfect colors right here. Let's. They used to come free in tea packages. Yes. People collect them. They're real small, though. They're like 1 inch by, aren't they like 1 inch? Like, aren't they small? Those trading cards, those real little, kind of like the cigarette trading cards. They used to have little things in. Hey, Becky. Hey, Becky. I'm going to flick you in the nose. Don't you tell me what to do. Right there. Come on, Becky. I know you can read. Okay. I know you can. Hi, Ma. How you doing? Girl. Becky, oh dear. Now Becky's going to be in the corner for real. She's over there. And you and Janet better behave. Behave. I'm going to come over to your house. I won't be that far. I won't be. Where in Utah about do you? Because I can find. Are you in Ogden? I'll find you. I'll hunt you down, woman. I've sent you Happy Mail. Wouldn't that be funny if I just showed up at some other house and sent her to the corner? Only because you're not feeling well. My luck, you'll be at church the day I show up or something. I'll be like, son of a gun. Of all the days I showed up. An hour. Oh, geez, that's really, yeah, that might be too far. I want to go to Pikes Peak while I'm in Colorado. My concern with that is your vehicle. Like, you know, I know the elevation changes are not good. You know, you have to take it slow for your health too. But don't you have to kind of, well, I guess vehicles aren't like that they were back in the 70s where things like that probably meant as much, you know what I'm saying? Is there a car guy in here? Car girl, car person, car? Is there a car in here? I knew Ogden sound. I just knew it was in Utah. I had no idea. Oh, I will. I'll probably be streaming some too. I've never been up there, so I'm excited. I'm excited. I've seen the mountains from El Paso. Which mountains are those guys? Beep, beep. I'm a Jeep. That's okay. Yet last night I was a robot. Beep, beep, bop, beep, beep. I am robot. Do we have any crafters here? Jen Wren. I'm going to see Jen Wren. Huh? Yeah, the Rocky Mountains. Is that what it is? Yeah. Oh, look, I'm not even on all messages. I'm probably missing half the stuff you guys are talking about. Yeah, and I seen them from my hotel room. I was once in El Paso for a meeting. So I'm taking my son to Colorado. He has some friends up there that he plays video games with. So for his birthday, we're going up there. He doesn't know. I've actually told him that we're going to pick up a piece of medical equipment and I need his help to pick up a piece of medical equipment. And I told him it's in Oklahoma. He'll never put it together. Trust me, I know this. I travel with him to Pennsylvania every year and he has no clue what states we go through. We're in Tennessee and he'll be like, oh, isn't this Pennsylvania? Yeah, he's real observant. So that's actually what it's all about. And then because of that, I've actually been thinking I was going to do it last year. And then unfortunately with my Social Security, it I had that mix up and finances went cray for about 6 months. And I got them back under control. And so so I decided that we would do it this year. So Jen Wren and I have kind of talked about it. That's actually one of the reasons I decided to do it is like, well, I could make this trip for me too, but actually, you know, pretend it's for him, but it's really not. It's for me. Shh. But yeah, and I found a really good deal on a hotel for the nights up there because we're staying we're staying 3 nights, but I need a hotel going up, and I might need a hotel come back. It's really not that far. I've done 10 hours before in the car many, many, many times. So, but I'm gonna do a hotel on the way up there because I want to have as much time on Friday as possible. We're gonna go out to eat and stuff with a big group of his friends and stuff. And I know a couple of them from gaming, and he's known them since he was like 12. Like I've seen that, you know, on his chats and stuff. He's known them forever. And so, so I think that's kind of neat that he's known them for so long. And so if they're, you know, they're a crazy pervert, I'll be right there with him. Mm-hmm. Well, I was getting Social Security for my son too, you know, because I was the one that was injured, so I was getting for him. Well, I never got the piece of paper that I would needed to send in saying he was still in high school after age 18. Yeah, they're just nerds. They are just nerds. Yep. That's what I think too, especially since he's been talking to him for so long. And I've seen some of the conversations. And yeah, these people that fake being young are pretty good, but yeah, I've seen some of the conversations for years. Candy, me and you overslept together. We must have been in the same dreamland. So what happened is that money just stopped, and I didn't understand why it just stopped. I mean, I knew, you know, at 18 it would stop, but if he wasn't in school, which he was, so I didn't even think about it. And it just stopped, and I had already paid bills, and yeah, it wasn't the best. But I got that under control. Another reason why I had to stop shopping at so many places is I had to get that back under control. But I got it back under control, and because I knew it was coming, so I was kind of prepared, but I wasn't prepared for it just to stop. Just to stop. Candy usually, or Janet usually posts it on her tab, right? On your community tab, Janet? Usually pretty good. Barry, are you disabled? I think unfortunately most of us are. I think that's how we can be all friends. We're all kind of got something going on with us, right? If it's not physical, we know Rebecca's got something mental going on. Just a saying. Just a saying. Oh. I don't see Dana. Where's Dana at? Dana decided to sleep, I think, or maybe she's painting. I know that, you know, they got the new kitchen, and they've been trying to get the baseboards cleaned up so that they can do, you know, all the rest of the painting. So maybe she's busy trying to get that done. You just fell out of. My mom says I fell down some steps. Janet Nash. Maybe I need to start songs for everyone. Would you like me to message them? Want her to message them to you? Yeah, I haven't seen her today either. I'm so happy you're feeling better though, Beth. That's good that it was a short, you know, hopefully just a short little 2 days, not feeling well, get over it. That's the worst day was when I had the fever. And of course, that's when I was in the Bahamas. I waited all those years to get to because remember, COVID stopped us from going. We were at the dang port, and they canceled our cruise to go to the Bahamas. And then we waited, 2 years to make that dang cruise up. And I go, and I end up on the beach sick. Oh, yeah. SSI or SSDI? I don't qualify for SSI. Oh, she posted Messenger? Oh, okay. I haven't been able to read, Beth. I haven't been able to read today. My brain isn't working. Yeah, once you lose it, it's hard to get back any of those. Yep. That's what makes me nervous about if I wanted to work, if I work and then, but they do give you that chance to work. And then if it doesn't, you don't lose your benefits. I consider it all the time. And then, once I get myself convinced, my brain, I get myself convinced I'm going to try to work. All right, Beth, be careful, honey. Love you. I get sick and it's like, oh, I don't want to be sick on the beach, right, Nettie? You won't be. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So excited. When is your cruise? When is it? I can't remember. My next one's in January. January 6th. It's going to be cold. That's okay. At least I'll be on a boat. I thought you said you took a test. Make up your mind. I thought you said you guys tested and they both come up positive. You need me here? I know. So you're saying don't go to work. You need me on the channel. Pingle said pay, but it doesn't. And this inflation isn't helping. What I have medically wrong has no cure. So it's likely when I recertifying again. Well, yeah. Well, there's SSI and SSDI. SSI ain't nothing. Mom gets SSI. SSI is state. SSDI is federal, in case anybody is not aware. But she gets $7 a month, SSI. But I was explaining to her yesterday, I said, but what she doesn't understand. She's like, I don't even know why they even get. I said, because if you didn't have SSI, then you wouldn't have the Medicaid. You have Medicaid. She said, no, I have Medicare. I said, you have Medicare through federal and Medicaid through state. I said, it's different. So I said, so if you didn't have your SSI, you wouldn't have Medicaid, and then you would be paying you'd be paying co-pays and such, because she was wondering why I have a copay and stuff. She said, you shouldn't have it. I said, no, it's so confusing to so many people. I said, it's two different things. Nettie. She got it down to the hour. 341 days, 42 hours. It was positive for the antigen. It does not mean I have the COVID-19. They're calling all flu COVIDs now. The deadly one is 19. Isn't that funny, Beth? And that's not true. You're spreading rumors. Now they're going to get me to, I'm going to remove that. Because that's not true. And YouTube won't like that. Not all COVID-19 is deadly. I've been sick since I was 18. Oh no. Oh yeah. So that's where you fall in. Isn't that horrible? I'm sorry. That's what stinks. So unfortunately you weren't even young enough to fall under your parents' SSDI because you were 18, huh? 45 minutes. Nettie, you're so funny. I'm so excited for you. I hope you have a good time. And if you want any suggestions, you ask me. Like, I can give you suggestions on, what to take, what's not worth taking. You read all these lists of things to take and, you get so excited and blah, 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 blah. One of these, I can't show. Here, one of these things. These little shoe racks. Now, this is a small one. You don't want this one. You want the one that's made for shoes. This one's not made for shoes. As you can see, but you get the little rack. Those people talk about, Nettie, they really are nice because, are you on, what kind of room did you get? Are you interior, balcony, cove? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what kind of room. You're going to need that to hang on your bathroom door to hold all your stuff. Because the rooms are small. Now, my room's not small because it's a wheelchair accessible. Nice, nice, nice. They're small. They're small. Which ship again? Tell me which ship. I think you're on the one that's like the equivalent to the Dream. If I remember right. I love talking about cruising. That's what I should do my channel on. Cruising. Oh, the Liberty. Which one is that? I can't think which one that. I was misdiagnosed, and it wasn't until I was 21 that some good doctors figured it out. What was really wrong with me. So timing is everything, I suppose. Oh, man. Well, Barry, I am sorry. And yeah, that stinks. And I feel for you because I know, because I know what you're having to deal with. Oh, I knew you were on the Carnival. Yeah. I just can't remember. I think the Liberty is like the sister ship to the Dream. I could be wrong. Mel has, oh no. Holy, when was he diagnosed, hon? No kissing. No kissing, Candy. Mel's a tough cookie. Nettie, no kissing. Oh, she just, oh, how did I miss that? Oh. Lots of fluids. And no kissing. Although if Mel's anything like Joe, doesn't listen. Well, Barry, I'm glad you found us. You found a good home with us. We're I think we got a good group of friends here that we all kind of hang out. And I have my channel because of my, that's why I have this channel. I started it for me to keep me out of depression. Because as you know, having a illness or having a disability can really push you into depression, and gotta keep your mind going, or else and that happened to me this past, but last year. I was having a heck of a time, guys, but I'm doing better, right? I think I'm doing better, coming on a lot more and trying to make sure that if I do something like this with this, I can't believe how much this matches it. It looks so, with the pinks and the oranges. I think maybe just, and then we'll slow that down just for the heck of it. As long as you can understand my sarcasm, you can hang out as long as you want. Thanks, Janet. Yeah, well, good for you. Good for you for being here. And yeah. Oh, that's not gonna work. This is like when you buy something and you're like, who would do that? Me. I did it. Assuming the test is accurate, I said, what do you want to do it again? He said no. Well, no, because then it could come up it could come up positive again. Jeez. It's like when you take I always wanted my my pregnancy test to come out positive, but as a teenager, you're like, no, I'm not taking that thing again. It might come up positive again. Don't want that to happen. Oh, it's a carnival. You know, I'm gonna tell you this, Nettie, that uh the Royal Caribbean. I was really impressed with Royal Caribbean. They have a lift. I did not use it because I can't control my bladder, so that made me nervous. Hello, Cindy. You've been doing chores and peeking in. Good for you. I'm so glad that you're here, Cindy. Royal Caribbean has a lift to go in, so that's pretty cool. But I don't think the Carnival does. I've never seen one. Royal Caribbean, they bring theirs out, it's portable. But don't be afraid to go to the water park where all the kiddos, that's what I do. I take my wheelchair right up there and I go stand under and get wet and stuff. Don't be afraid to do that. And really, you don't want to get in the pool. It's usually full of overly drunken people. And you can sit on the side and put your feet in. And some of them have where benches that you can sit on a bench and put your feet in and stuff too. Yeah, that's not swimming or getting it, but they're small pools. You'll see. It's not like you're going to be missing out on that much stuff. But yeah, you take yourself right up there to the kid. There's lots of adults that go up to you don't have to go down the water slide. Well, you can't get up the steps. I can't either, but I go and I splash in the pool and I just play with the weird kid and the kids, and the parents are probably like, she's trying to steal my child. Well, then if you fall in, you don't have to worry about the steps, honey. Hello, you'll be in it then. Just stay in the pool the whole cruise. You'd be one glorified waiting pool. Yeah, some of them. Now, I think this new pool, well, I know for a fact this new ship I'm going on, it's the largest of the ships in January. It's the largest carnival ship. And what's going on here with their pool is actually decent. Their pool, I'm really surprised at pictures. I've been watching it being built. It's almost on its way to be here. I'm so excited. What the hell is going on here? What's going on with this piece? Gosh, diggity dog. Piece of pop. Never been on a cruise, Jazzy? I started cruising. I cruised when I was pregnant. So what is that? 20 years ago? Well, not yet. A couple months. It will be in March. In March, it will be 20 years. I took my first cruise. And I'm just going to cut it. I was pregnant and I was miserable. Dumb time to take a cruise. I couldn't do any of the fun stuff. Everybody went scuba diving, all that. I couldn't do all that. And I'll never do that again. Never do that again. And then a few years ago, I started cruising, being in a wheelchair. Everything was included, and I knew I could get around to everywhere. Well, I can get around to most places on There's my guy. How you doing? Eat no cake? Eat no meat, I mean. You eat lots of cake. What is going on? I have one piece that must have broken. It is just making a mess here. See if this we'll try that. Good to see you. Good to see you. So that's why I like them, is that I can pretty much go anywhere and I don't have to worry about accessibility. The worst thing is waiting for the elevator sometimes, because people are just rude and they'll cut right in front of me. They'll cut right in front of me and get on the elevator. And it's like, you're going one level. You couldn't walk down that one level. I mean, I know I don't see everybody's disability and not everybody could walk that one level, but usually that's not the point. That's usually not the issue. It's usually teenagers or, young adults that, ran to catch the elevator. They could have went up the one set of steps, But that's the worst thing is the elevator waiting. That's the one thing. But honestly, the last couple cruises have been so nice because I haven't had, they've been not very full now. This cruise it's a new ship, so it is way full. It's almost at capacity. The tickets have gone up. Oh man, we got a really good deal. We bought them when they first announced the new ship and that it was going to come to Galveston. So we got a really good deal. I can't remember how much, but a really good deal. And then, but now they're like, for what we paid for 2 people, it's for 1 person. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be honest, it's not for everyone. And it matters what you want to do. What you want to do, you have to pick the cruise for you. There's different cruise lines, and everyone that says they're a cesspool bull. That's bull. It's going to be just as much as anywhere else you go on a vacation. You know, they say, oh, you're on this ship. The ships are huge. I mean, literally, you could go on a cruise nowadays and really stay away from everybody and just be away from everybody. And you could have, you don't have to eat at the buffet if you're older, everyone, the buffet's so gross and blah, 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 which it's not. To be honest with you, Royal Caribbean's, their buffet was grosser because everybody dogs on Carnival. It's the cheap cruise line, blah. I'm sorry. Royal Caribbean was dirtier than any Carnival cruise I've ever been on. I had friends that went on Holland. No, not Holland. Uh, I started to dislike a large group of morons. What? Eat no cake? What are you talking about? I do. Oh, I do. Yeah, right. Put a horn. Well, they don't still wouldn't listen because people are in like uh, chairs, not wheelchairs, but what are they called? Like little carts. People have horns on those. People ignore them. Mhm. The cruises are so big now. There's been many times where I've found spaces to be alone. You like the Vista, the Carnival Vista. It's one of their big ships, one of their newer, bigger. Well, it's older now, but when it was new, we went on it. No, the Breeze. We were on the Breeze when it was brand. I think we've been on both of them actually when they were brought to Galveston. But I found places to be by myself because sometimes I just want to be by myself. And if you just have to go on decks and find. There's secret decks. I will tell you about it, Nettie. I'll tell you where a secret deck is, where you will almost always find a seat with maybe 1 or 2 people on it, sometimes by yourself. And that's a really cool thing. You can go sit outside all by yourself and not be bothered. And then of course, if you go and do all the activities are going to be busy. And the Lido deck, the Lido pool and stuff is always going to be busy. Anywhere there's a bar, it's going to be busy. you know. Um, I like going where they play like usually trivia games and stuff. It's usually where a band can set up. There's usually a band area, and they do coloring contests there and trivia there, and they'll do karaoke. It's usually sometimes it will be really packed, but a lot of times at odd hours, like if there's something really big going on in the main stage area, it's a really nice place to go, and you can find a place by yourself. So yeah, there's always places to find. If you want to go read a book, you can find and be fine and not be bothered, and the kids aren't going to find you. Your next trip is I'll go with you, Nettie. I want to go. You know what I would like to do? There's a cruise that goes from England, and it goes up to Ireland, and what's above you, Scotland, and it goes to those countries. That way I could see all those different countries instead of just going to one place. We could do a cruise. That's what Gatton and that when they went to Mediterranean. That's what they liked, is they were able to, go to those different countries that I missed out on. Your last cruise was not fun because there were Brazilian teens on it. Very beautiful, a lot of them. Oh, where was the cruise to? That stinks. What are you barking about, Jug? What was that about? Huh? Oh, you got your toy? Oh, he wants to say hi to everybody. You saying hi? Here, come here. Come here. Fred wants to. Freddie, come here. Oh, there he is. There you are.
Over there.
Come here. Say hi. Oh, the lighting gets a little wacky. Come here. Say hi. Everybody wants to see you. They love you.
Go see. Go see. They want to see you.
Oh, there he says. Oh, no. Chuck.
Go see your fans.
Come on. You have fans. Yes.
Handsome.
If I had my super chats on, you'd probably get money for treats. He's like, no, I just want you, Mom. I just want you, Mom. He doesn't even. He wants you.
I know.
Jug.
Look at your people.
They love your eyes.
You're so handsome.
Very handsome boy. Everybody loves you.
Handsome. Yes, I know.
Hi.
Yes, I know.
What do you got here? Can I see that?
What is that?
No, you can't.
What is
Can
that?
I see that? What is it? Let me look at it.
Then I'll have to look at somebody.
It's a lizard or something.
Yeah.
It's really disgusting. Would you like your lizard back? He says, yes, please. Yes, please. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Oh, you touched it. He's like, that's gross, Mom. You touched my toy. Now I have to chew it off. Oh, man. All right. Would I find it cold? Me? Oh, yeah. It's going to be really cold. Heck, I'm going to be cold on this cruise. It's because it being in January, even though we're going to the Caribbean, it's going to be cold for us. The one last time we went this time of year, I had to wear a sweatshirt every day. But of course, there's people from up north that, get in the pool and everything. I wouldn't. That's too cold for me. We were on the Royal Caribbean and went to a private island, Coco Key, and somewhere else. I
think you lost some trees.
Yeah, they fell out the other day when I was trying to get. They go on the top there. That's where they go. Thank you. Thank you.
You guys send these out.
Eventually. Poor Angela. I have this over here. I need to get. I have to go to the post office. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to take Gatton to the doctor's with me, I think, or someone has to go to the doctor's with me so that they can get out. The only reason is so that you can get out and go into the post office for me.
You can take him.
Take him to the post office. I will. Hey, let's sew this up. Yeah. The girls were so snotty and they could tell their parents had money. Oh, yeah. It's so funny that you said, because sometimes I've noticed you do get snotty people that have cruised so much in their diamond club, which means pretty much that they've just cruised a lot. That you climb up the ladder for how many cruises you've been on. And sometimes those, like one time I was standing in line. We were embarking on to get on the ship, and we were standing there, and this one lady was behind us, and she said, "I can't believe they make us diamonds stand in this line to get on." We were like, "What?" I mean, okay, so you've cruised, 20 times or whatever it took her to get, it's not even how many times, it's how many days, So like if you took a 2-week cruise, you're gonna, every time you cruise for 2 weeks at a time or whatever, you're gonna get there faster. But I just was like, oh, that's just rude. And the only reason you're probably in this line is because you didn't show up on time to get on, because Diamond do get to go first. Or maybe we weren't. Oh, you know what? I don't think we were actually. Yeah, I don't think we were in line to get on. I think we were still in line to. You have to get in line to check your passport. Oh my goodness. I think that was the line that we were in. And that's why because I can remember we were all kind of like just amazed at her, like, how, come on. This has nothing to do with the cruise. This is, but yeah, that was kind of that's probably the only snotty time I've ran into people on. Again, Carnival has always kind of been known as more, they're the party ship. And the reason they were the party ship, if you read the story, I can't remember the details, to be honest, but the reason they were called the party ship, they were stuck out at sea. I think something like COVID, and they were stuck, and to keep everybody happy, they started a party, kept everybody happy by making it fun and stuff. But yeah, I miss there was a cruise director. He was great. His name was Matt Mitchum, and he was the best cruise director. But he at COVID time, he went off on his own and did other things. He was on the TV show, if anybody watched the TV show with Princess, because Carnival owns Princess. They're owned by the same company. And he was on that TV show. He's fun. That was your favorite. What do you remember what boat it was? Boats they've changed so much in the years. And that could have been it too. 20 years ago there was probably not as many things to do on the ship as there is now. And there's definitely different types for, if you're an older cruiser or. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, Nettie, I was misspeaking. It was definitely, it wasn't when they do get to go on first to get on the boat, but everybody has to go through I want to say that might have been my first ship. My first ship is out of commission now. That it's been sold off. It's not around anymore. I am not very good at the satin stitch at all. It's not very satiny. I'd have to look on my Carnival thing and see what ship it was. Yeah, don't call it a boat. I do. My mother yells. My mother says, it's not a boat, it's a ship. Yeah, it's okay. I call it a boat. It floats. It's a boat. Right? Key West and Cozumel. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my first was to Cozumel. They don't even, or Cancun. They don't even go to Cancun anymore. It's too dangerous. At least nothing out of Galveston goes to Cancun. I don't know if other places go. What? There's no end to this. It was Playa del Carmen, Cancun, and somewhere else that we went our very first time. And I'd love to go back to Playa del Carmen. Playa del Carmen, something like that. That I really enjoyed that. Even pregnant, I enjoyed that. I actually did like a snorkeling, but I didn't snorkel. I could just float. It was like on a boat through caves, and that was really cool. And I could do that now too, probably. Just throw me in a tube. All right, Nettie, love you, girl. See you maybe next week or so. We got a couple 100 days to talk cruise. Everybody have a great, or not everybody, whoever's going. We have to change subjects now. Nettie's leaving. Talk something else. Got me. Of course I'm teasing. Angela. We can talk all we want. Gotta get it. Come on. Hope. I got yellow fingers. There you go. Oh, come on. You can do it. Oh, I got one piece that doesn't come on through. I bet you that's it right there. It's short. Yep. There we go. Okay, let's see. What are we gonna put? Oh, we got to do the other arm, even though this arm did not turn out that good. Try again. Don't ever give up. Never surrender. We're gonna just do it from over here this time. I'm gonna go straight through, although I'm probably not gonna have enough thread if I do it that way. We're gonna do it the correct way. We've been collecting Luna's fur, because her fur is so soft. So we've been collecting it so I can needle felt with it. It's not an arm. Well, Beth, it's also not an antler. Miss putting antlers on bees. See, if I would just sew it, if I just do the stitch correctly, it looks so much better. But I hate you wasting so much thread. Bye, Angela. Have a great afternoon. Have a great afternoon. Blah, 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 blah. She's like, no, if we're not talking cruises, I'm leaving. You stink. I mean, I probably don't stink. I hope not. Oh, the weather outside is frightful because it's really, really hot. Lunchtime. All right, Cindy, honey. Thank you for being here. Hopefully you got a lot accomplished. You're cleaning, right? I think that's what she said she was doing. I'm just wasting time. Had fun today, guys. Had fun with the prompts. It was, I think, a good prompt day. Right? Good prompt day. I'm glad Beth's feeling better. We'll see what Dana. Tonight, usually we come on again with Dana. I think we come on Monday nights on Dana's. I don't remember. I just know that Mondays we come on a second time. I stream a lot on Mondays is what it is. Mondays and Wednesdays is usually a good streaming day for us. Janet, oh, this is horrid. Why did I even decide to do this? I know better. I know I don't, this is not my jam. And I'm not talking jelly jam. I'm talking preserves. Noah's doing computer chores. What's computer? Are you a hacker? Oh, yeah. Oh, is tonight your sale? Your jewelry sale, girl? Cindy sells jewelry. That's the son. Cindy loves jewelry. That's kind of what her name kind of. Jam. I know. I love a good jam. Boom, boom, boom. Is that the jam we're talking? That's the worst jam I've ever heard. I like strawberry jam. Every once in a while, Barry just jumps in and laughs. Probably hurt his cats. I probably scared the crap out of his cats. They take off running. Ooh, plum jam. Oh, I bet that's good. I've never had that. Is that very popular over there? Plum jam. I love plums. I love tart stuff. I think that jam is probably a tart, right? Jams, plums are tart to me. Shh, quiet. The babies are sleeping. Don't wake up the babies. Oh, I have these flowers I need to do something with. Ooh, maybe on here, right? Ooh, I have some more of these too. Let's cut these off. I cooked dinner for tonight this morning, and I'm eating some lunch chicken fried. Oh, that sounds yummy too. Homemade. Tart nuts. Yeah, that's me. I would rather something tart. And no problem, old-fashioned, and it's homemade. I don't know. I'm trying to read into that, but I'm not quite sure what you mean, Janet. You make your own homemade, but it's not tart? Can't you, don't you just kind of squish the fruit, right? And then you kind of make it into a puree, and then voila, you have a jam, right? I remember we used to make elderberry jam. I gotcha. Okay. And I can remember we used to have this colander shaped funnel, and you'd put the elderberries in there because they're little berries, right? And all kinds of stems, and we'd squish them down. Well, you squish them, and they go through the little holes, and and then you boil it, down. That's right. I remember. And you add sugar. I remember you do use a lot of sugar with the elderberry jam. And yeah, we used to make that as a kid. I remember my mother. That was our jam. Get it? It's jam. That's their jam. Oh man, I am on a roll today. I am funny and pecked it. Oh yeah, okay. You don't have grape jam, but do you have elderberry? Oh, look at how pretty that will be if I put that right there. Why don't you guys don't like grapes? You have some, oh, they're like, we'd rather drink our grapes, right? Janet, y'all drink the grapes. You don't want to smush those things. And you could take the leftover squishing of the grapes after you stepped on them, right? And then you take that and you can make your jam. That's really disgusting, Rebecca. Yep, used to make awesome jams and bread. Good old days. I have bought freeze-dried elderberries from Amazon and made homemade elderberry syrup. Oh, it's good for you. Yes, elderberries are very... Grape jelly really isn't a thing here. And that's so funny because over here, as a kid, that was like the jam. You know, you ate grape jelly or jam, whichever one, you know, your mom bought you at the time. And it was pretty much all sugar, which, you know, starts that childhood sugar that us Americans seem to do, right? Dang kids, dang sugar fiends. All of us, every last one. What color should I use? Ooh, what about, let's use this green. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You guys don't have sandwich. You put your jams on biscuits, right? On like little thingamabobs. What we would call biscuits, right? I was 2nd grade, we made grape jelly in school, and it was made from grape juice. Ah, I still have a glass of milk and PBJ sandwich. Mmm. There's nothing like having milk with peanut butter. Do you guys you eat peanut butter? England? I've never really cared for peanut butter. Except when I was pregnant. Big into sandwiches. Yeah. We up north is really big into sandwiches. Grew up with sandwiches all the time. Mm-hmm. If you have bread, you can make anything into a sandwich, to be honest with you, right? Put anything on that piece of bread. And do you guys eat them all open face, Janet, or do you use 2 pieces of bread? I know some countries, their sandwiches they're open face. It's just 1 piece of bread. Because why eat all that, why eat all that bread? If my strawberries put out enough fruit next spring, I might make, oh, my mother tried and tried and tried with strawberries, and she just had 0 luck. 2 pieces, oh, okay. I can't remember where I was reading that about how maybe Germany. There's somebody I watch on YouTube, and they were talking about, they live here in America now, but they were talking about some of the things that they find different here than over there. And that was one of the things, is that, they eat their sandwiches open face. Maybe it was Russia. Something like that. I'm trying to think of the different YouTubers that I watch that are like that. I know I have maybe Germany. There's a German girl I watch. Ukrainian girl I watch. Lots of those British. Australian. Sewing this down. Janet, what is your little girl's name? I can't remember what her name is. Your little girl that sits on your desk with you. I was trying to think of her name, and I went blank. Flo? Is it Flo? Might be Flo. Yeah, but in Europe, they don't put all the garbage in the food. That's so true. Yes. That's why we're fat. All that garbage holds our fat. Well, other countries are big too. We just don't, but they eat, it's because of all the pasta. Well, and isn't the Greek culture, being large is a good thing? Is it Greeks that they eat the food? I know there's a culture. Maybe it's America. Although most Americans want to lose weight, which is, I find funny. It's like, you're not going to lose weight unless you change the way you eat. Stop eating what you're eating. Stop eating all that diet food. Stop it, people. All that does is hold junk onto you. It doesn't help you lose weight. Eat raw. Eat healthy. And I'm no expert. I just play one on YouTube. I mean, I know I could lose weight, but I know what the problem is. Sugary stuff. 14 scoops of sugar in my coffee. That's probably not good. I don't eat healthy. When I ate 3 meals a day, they weren't even that healthy a meal. He came in here hiding from you again. Every time she tries to put him outside, he comes in here like, why don't you go outside? I don't know why you do, whatever you do to him when you're outside. Do you beat him when you're outside with him?
What's your problem?
He's sitting here with his ears down and everything, like, I'm not going anywhere with you.
I'm the big bad boogeyman.
He laid down now. Like, I'm not going anywhere with you, woman. Beat me. I'm just gonna, oh, hi, Storm. Hi, Storm. Loving on her dog. Is that your dog? Is that your Jughead? Is that Jug? Oh, that's all you're gonna give them. Just a little bit of nudge. Low fat, high carbohydrates diet I stick to. It's hard for me to gain. Oh. Both ways, right? Both ways isn't healthy. Being too thin or being too heavy, both. That's crazy, huh? I don't fault anyone because I know both, I know weight is just such a hard thing to control. The only, thing that I and it's not even, I don't know, I'm not judging people, but I know that most people have the weight thing wrong. How to lose weight or how to keep weight. Just from not researching diets. That, I think that's the problem, is so many people research, they want to lose weight, so they research diet, and what they need to do is research healthy eating. And I know my Texas mom, the lady I call mom, she she's fought her whole life and she's so sickly, and if she could have gotten her weight and eating under control, but she fell for the whole gastric bypass, and now her body won't absorb the minerals that she needs because she had this stupid bypass, and that's making her more sick than if she would have just kept weight on, and she gained all the weight plus more back because she never changed her eating habits. She lost all this weight, lost all kinds of weight when she had it first done because she ate the way they told her to eat, and then when she was allowed to start putting real food back into her body, well, guess what? She gained it all back. Can't have beef. Jug can't have beef. It makes him itchy. We tried to put him on a beef diet, and he got so itchy. I tried to switch his food over to beef, and he does so much better on chicken or lamb. Look how pretty this is looking. I like the little green in there. Yeah. And I don't always agree with what the dang doctors tell you what is healthy, because some people can be healthy and weigh more than they think they should weigh. As long I don't necessarily think that just because you are 200 pounds, you're unhealthy. You could be 200 pounds and have a great heart. Your heart could be strong enough to push that blood where it needs to go. And, you're not full of cholesterol, because that's not, you could just be holding on to the weight the way that you're holding on to weight. I don't think people should not consider their weight, though. Unfortunately, I think nowadays, they're like body positive, and I think that's bad for our children because we're not teaching them healthy eating habits. Not that I taught my son healthy eating habits, but I'm talking on general. Like I said, I'm a professional on YouTube, but not in real life. Have a wonderful night, Janet. Hi, Sam. Hi, Freddie. Thanks, Janet. But that makes me nervous for our kids. We're teaching them this body positive, which is a very good thing. I think we should teach kids body positive, because when I was younger, I always was I wasn't chunky, but I was like in that middle ground to where I would look at the girls in the bikinis and wish I could wear a bikini, but I never had the confidence to wear one. And now that I look back, I could have so wore one. I wasn't, to where, I shouldn't have been wearing one, kind of thing. So, but I think, unfortunately, we have these kids in third grade at 100 pounds, or, not 200 pounds. And that scares me. I have some cousins that were like that. And it really makes me worried about how long, I know they're not healthy. And it's my younger cousins, not the older. It's my younger cousins, the ones that are my son's age. They're all all the 3 youngest cousins of mine are so overweight and not healthy. You know, if they were active and healthy, but they're not. I don't know what you mean, Candy. I lived with of only by elders. I was like you. You were weight-wise, you were like me. Well, you were so active though. If you were, you know, you were out there doing active stuff. I wasn't. I didn't do sports. You know, the sport I played was volleyball. Well, we didn't do that. I was 130 in high school, and I thought I was yes, I was curvy. Yes. See, I always was large on top, Becky. So that always made me look heavier than what I was. That's exactly. I was about 130, 135 all through high school. I was like a size 10. Size 10 isn't huge, you know. I mean, it wasn't tiny. Well, I was a 9'10", you know, because they, you know, back then they had those sizes. I remember I was a 9'10". I was a 9'10" all the way through and stuff. That's really pretty. Should I put it on this side too? Do I have enough? Where is it? And that's just a really pretty. I was a 14, 16. Seeing it all has to do with where you carry. See, I carried all my weight up top. I looked like I was going to fall over. It was always so embarrassing to me as a teen. Well, you know, in 5th, 6th grade, I was already developed. So, I mean, and I'm not just, I was developed. So I was always so embarrassed of that. Sad but true. I know it's McDonald's. That's what did it. I blame McDonald's for all of our body shapes. The 80s, man, I brought in McDonald's, all that stuff. Oh, that was Storm. Did you hear her? She was talking to Shannon about something. What is she talking to you about? She must not be able to hear me. Okay. Did you go to college, Becky, and put on, what do they call it? The freshman 20? Is that what they call it? Something like that when you go to college and you put on that weight? All the studying and stuff you do. Okay, friends, I still have things to do. Love you, Cindy. Thank you. Hopefully people go throw your channel up there, ! share, in case they want to come over and check out your sale this evening. If we come on, I'll try to remember to mention your sale so people, if they're interested, they can come over. I can't tell. Did you put a space? No space. No, there it is. Okay. Good job. Good job. Just going to finish this line up. I'm going to finish this up here.
You want to go outside before I go to the bedroom? Huh?
Go outside. Go potty.
Let me go outside. Go potty.
Go out, Jug. Go tee-tee. It's like, no, I'm not going anywhere with you. You scare me. They hang out all night. They're together all the time. All the stinking time. I've tried to raise my daughters to love their curves, but eat veggies and walk. They're doing great, but I'm still struggling. Oh, well, good for you for getting the whole veggies. That's so smart. Yep. And just not to sit around and do nothing, because that's when you get, you know, that's when your body doesn't like it. Oh, married at 19, 20. Oh, yeah. No college for Becky. So I'm going to be a mom. That's more important. Good for you. I could have been there. I was engaged. I'm so glad that I did not marry that guy. He's probably in jail or prison right now. Probably a few times by now. Yep, they sure do, because they had to, right? Back in the days, they had to walk. So then that's my pappy. Up until he retired, he used to walk the hills, and Pittsburgh hills are pretty bad and pretty crazy. But he used to walk down to work. He'd walk down to work, and then I can remember grandma and me going down and picking him up. But there, sometimes he would walk up that hill too. Yeah, because they only had at the time one car, so she would have the car at home in case she had to go grocery shopping or run errands, and he would walk to work. Now, I see my cousins and stuff, second cousins, complain about having to walk to the bus stop. Heck, I used to walk to that bus stop, and it's far. It's a good mile or so to walk to the bus stop in Pittsburgh. I only ever wanted, that's me too. That's all I ever wanted. I thought I'd have 6 kids. And then I didn't have kids until I was 30. But I'm glad God had a different plan for me. I think he knew I'd be in this chair and giving me kids. He knew how strong I was, and he knew I was strong enough to take care of the chair, but he knew, he was like, yeah, this girl, she'll be a crackhead if I give her more kids, and in 10 years she's going to be in a chair. So yeah, we're just going to not have her have any more kids. One's enough. Thank you, Lord. Because I see these women, and I love that they are, wheelchair moms. Love it. But it was hard enough. Now, if I was in my chair when I was younger, a lot of these women have, they get in the chair and then they become a mom. I think it's totally different than getting in a chair at 39 and changing your life. I keep getting told I'm having no grandkids, so we'll see. I hope so. I hope so. At this point, God, please no, he's definitely not ready, but maybe someday. Maybe I will have 6 grandkids. I love kids so much. I should have been a teacher. I should have done this. I should have did that. But again, God's plan. Here I am on YouTube, and I'm loving doing this. I, always thought YouTubers were kind of cool, but here I am doing my thing on here. Never thought it would be this, doing arts and crafts and things. But oh, speak of the devil. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Look what Gatton gave me. I don't know if it's long enough. Oh, it's going to be tight. For my game, he said this should work. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's going to be just long enough, guys. Hopefully that fixes the problem when I play my game on Friday nights. I wanted 8 kids, but only got 4. If they marry, I'll have 8 kids. There you go. Exactly. Hey, maybe my son will marry, 5 people. You never know. He'd have to go to another country. I wouldn't see them all. Or maybe he'll get married 4 times, 5 times, 4 times, and have 1 kid. There's so many possibilities. I miss our Curly popping in. I see her on Facebook, and I try to say hi to her every once in a while. Her son, he's got his what the heck is he doing? He's doing with the church thing. So he's doing really good. I think she's got 2 of them now. What the heck that are off? Oh, Becky, what's it called? They're spreading the word. I can't think of what it's called. Anyways, I think she's got 2 of them doing that right now. at the same time. Or maybe she had and one's now back home. But I miss her. I hope she's doing well. Preachers, no, they don't call it that. But yeah, that's it. They're missionaries. Yeah, they're doing their missionary work that they do when I think it's 2 years or something like that. My oldest is 39, not married, but I tell him he could marry a sweet lady with. There you go. He says no. Maybe if he waits, they'll be old enough kids. My daughters are grown each. One has given me a grandchild. My son is 19, so there's plenty of time. That's right. Mom, mine's 19. There's lots and lots of time. I thought for sure I'd be a mom before I would turn 30, but you know, God had another plan, and I tell you, I'm so happy because I got all of that partying out of my system in my 20s. You know, I one of my friends posted, you know, she's in her mid 40s, and she posted, something like, don't judge me that I'm out partying every night. I was raising kids in my 20s. And I'm thinking to myself, well, that was dumb. You should have been partying in your 20s because now you're an adult with grandchildren and stuff, and you shouldn't be out there partying all the time. Gosh, diggity dog. Of course, I'm teasing, but yeah. I think I'm going to put these, right? These look cute. And definitely, I think this one needs, like, I'm going to put some beads on there, right? I'm kind of liking how this one's turning out. Two years. I knew I was close. I remember. Yeah, the one was down here near me. I think near Houston. Her one son. Did they, a lot of times you go out of the country? Did your boys or kids, did they go out of the country to do their missionary work? There's something with beads on it. They're cute. Love learning about different religions do their thing. I have this thing. Ooh. We'll put on here. Oh, I think I tried it already. Well, if I cut these off, cut off these weird green things, I could. Oh no, there's really nothing. I think I want to do rice stitching on this. You had your first one when you were 19. Yeah, and this I don't know. It's simple, but I might just leave it like this. I might just leave it simple. But this is going to be good, right? What do I have here? There's 1 page, 2 pages, 3 pages, 4 pages, and 5 pages. Oh, well, that's good. That's going to be a good little book, right? Nice thick little book. Huh. Man, oh man, oh man. Well, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I can't believe it's almost been 3 hours all over the world. My son went to Atlanta, Georgia, hated the humidity, but loved the people and biscuits and gravy. Oh, I bet. Yeah. Yeah. Shannon says when she lived in Georgia, right outside. Yeah. Atlanta, Savannah. She lived outside of Savannah, I think. The humidity. Yeah. Humidity is crazy. I guess because I'm guessing having the ocean real close there. But I want to thank everybody for being here. I had a good time. Make sure my bell is rung and watch out for maybe Dana's channel today. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. Enjoy the rest of the day. Guys, keep spreading love. Bye.